HTC family, Dan, Desmond, Kayvon. I just want to make this quick video to thank you and to show how grateful I am, tell you how grateful I am that I was able to learn from you. This course has been amazing over the last 7 weeks, and I've grown so much that I can't hardly keep track of it. And I just wanted to go into a few things that have impacted me in this course, and to let you know that I'm so far ahead now than I've ever been in any program that I've ever taken. And I've taken, at least 10 or 12 programs, either on real estate or on finance and trading online, marketing, even some of the big supplement programs. I've done those, and they've all failed. And they failed because I didn't have a mentor. They failed because I didn't have someone that was going to push me and get me out of my comfort zone. And I thank you three for doing that. And I thank the HTC family for holding me accountable during the role plays, getting me to see that I'm actually the one that's, stopping the transaction from happening by my mindset or what I'm saying or my assumptions. So I just want to make this quick video and tell you that you have changed my life and my family's life forever. I can't unlearn this. The CD has been scratched. My biggest problem before I came into this class was that I was getting out of the military after 20 years in the Air Force, and I didn't want to go into another 9-to-5. Well, I didn't have the confidence that I have now, so I took another 9-to-5 job. And even though it's a nice job, it's a 6-figure income, and I'm making more money than I've ever made in my life, I just knew it wasn't going to get me where I wanted to go. So I had to take massive action. And I learned that from your mentor, Dan Pena. And I learned that because I watched his YouTube videos. I saw the videos that you posted about him doing courses in the 90s and his castle seminars, and they really resonated with me because he's a no-nonsense type of guy, and he's about taking massive action and making things happen as soon as humanly possible. And I felt like I needed to do that, and that's why I took this course. I felt like I didn't have time to waste because I was 40 years old. I did 20 years in the military, which was great. The military taught me a lot about myself and a lot about what I can accomplish, but it didn't set me up for success when it came to business. And I knew that I needed to be in the business of Martin if I wanted to complete my goals and to help my family the way that they need to be helped and provided for. And I want to leave a legacy for my children's children, and that's going to be a big undertaking, but I know I can do it now because Dan, you helped me scratch the CD, and you helped me get those negative lower self thinking out of my life. My main concern when I came into this class was that I wasn't going to be able to afford it. I had seen Dan Pena and talking about his castle seminar and how it's $25,000, and some of his other programs that he did as much as $25,000. I was like, man, I don't have that kind of money. I'm not going to be able to participate. I couldn't understand how wrong I was until I got on the webinar, and pleasantly surprised that the program was only $2,495. I instantly pulled out my credit card and was waiting for that buy button, because I learned that when I take massive action and not hesitate, good things happen. We've always been taught that don't be compulsive, don't be, quick to act, think about it a while. And that's total BS. It's bullshit. Because when you think about it too long, you're not going to do it. And you're not going to change. And you won't reap the benefits of whatever it is you were thinking about doing. So that's what I do now. And I've learned that from you, Dan, and from Dan Pena. Take massive action as quick as humanly possible. And things go well. The surprises that I found in this course go deep. I never meditated in my life, but now I look forward to my nightly subconscious listening to you, Dan, relax me and start to change my subconscious. And I can see a direct reflection the way I get up and the way I go through my day after I've done my affirmations in the morning. And because of that, wealth has started to be attracted to me. It's amazing. The results, talking about that wealth being attracted to me, in my 9-to-5 job that I have now, I've been there about 2 months and I've already received a $500 bonus that I'll be getting next week. And the only reason I got that bonus was because I provided more value than they asked me to provide. And that is a direct teaching of you, Dan. I provided more value than they asked of me. And someone recognized that. I didn't even know behind the scenes. They were talking about me over email, and they were like, "Oh, he's awesome, and, give him, you should put him in for an award." $500. The next wealth that was attracted to me was through this very program when Kayvon sent out the call for closers from Jenny and the Matrix Success Network. I was in the 3rd or 4th week. I didn't know what I didn't know. I still didn't know how to be a closer. But I remembered what Dan Pena said, and I remembered what Dan Locke said. Take massive action. Don't hesitate. So I jumped on it. I had all of these lower self-thoughts that came in, well, what if she's not, reputable? What if she's not, doesn't have her shit together? I said, screw it, let's go. Got on a call with her, talked with her for almost an hour. We had a really good conversation. But just by signing up, I entered into a $1,000 contest for free. Hadn't closed not one person for her yet, but that's on the way. But last night I won the competition. I won the contest. She picked my name out of a hat. And that's all a direct reflection of taking massive action and being willing to step out of my comfort zone and provide value to someone. I didn't know what value I had to provide yet, but I knew I could probably provide some value to her. And I was rewarded with a $1,000 check for it. And the last one, it was $200 that I received from an influencer that I had closed even before taking HTC. And I didn't know I was closing her at the time, but now I realize that that is exactly what I was doing, because I was confident in my abilities to explain a military program to her and to explain it to other people through written form. And she paid me $500 for that. So she called me again 2 days ago, or emailed me saying, "Hey, we have a question about the program that we haven't found in the frequently asked questions that you provided. Can you answer this for us?" And I said, "Yeah, I can answer it." I didn't ask for money for it. I just responded to the questions. A day later, she's talking to one of her friends or her co-workers in the finance department, and she courtesy copies me, hey, make sure Martin gets $200 on the next payroll. $200 for answering an email. That's amazing to me. That's more money than I've made ever by time frame. It literally took me about 2 minutes. So $100 a minute, I'll do that all day. And I know that's a direct reflection of HTC and the teachings of Dan, Kayvon, and Desmond. So I thank you, and I'm grateful for this newfound ability that you've awakened in me. Lastly, if I was to tell my best friend about this program, I would come really close to them, look them in their eye, let them know that I'm serious here, and I would say, HTC changed my life, and I want to see you feel that change too. I want to see you get that confidence and change your financial situation for you and your family. Don't think about it. Just fucking act. Take action right now. I'll give you the information that you need to sign up right now. Because guess what? If you don't, who knows where you're going to be in 6 months or a year? Are you willing to take that chance that something happens to you and you're living paycheck to paycheck and now you can't pay your bills? Don't let that be you. I don't want that to be you. This program has literally changed my life and the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of other people already. So don't think about it. Don't let those negative thoughts creep into your mind. Because if they do, they're going to keep you where you are. And they're going to keep you from succeeding and accomplishing your goals. Do it right now. That's what I would tell them. I thank you for changing my life, Dan, Desmond, Kayvon, and the whole HTC team, the family that I have found now and will have for a lifetime. HTC Inner Circle, I knew it was coming, Dan. I could see it about halfway through your program that you were gonna get me into Inner Circle. I didn't know how you were gonna do it, but I knew you were. And I wanted to be in Inner Circle. So now that I am excited. I am excited to learn from you and the rest of the team and take this as far as I can and learn as much as I can. Provide as much value to you, Dan, and you, Desmond, and Kayvon as I can. Because if I can provide more value than I'm worth, then I've learned correctly from you, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't wait to see you all in Vancouver. Thank you again. God bless, and to your success.